The ancient island shores expanded wide beside the sea, where early Celtic tribal clans lived independent, free. The Roman legions marched to claim the southern fertile space, establishing Britannia province to dominate the place. The Anglo-Saxon kingdoms ruled across the eastern plain before the legendary Viking fleets began their raiding reign. The Norman conquest struck the land to change the historic line in 1066 by William's grand design. The Magna Carta document restricted royal command in 1215, securing laws across the land. The Tudor dynasty arose to claim the royal seat as Henry VIII broke ties with Rome to make control complete. The crowns of England and of Scotland joined in ruling in might. In 1603, when James united them in sight, a bitter civil war broke out across the troubled zone. Before the Restoration lines brought Charles back to the throne, the formal act of union bound the northern Scottish shore in 1707, opening up a single door. The great industrial revolution started on the plain, deploying massive factories and the commercial train. They fought Napoleon's French armies down the global track, securing empires on the sea to turn the rivals back. The British Empire grew in size across the global zone, where Queen Victoria maintained a grand imperial throne. The 20th century arrived with devastating dread as two world conflicts struck the ports, where brave commanders led. The post-war years required a shift from old imperial reigns, granting independent rights to overseas domains. They helped to form the NATO Pact to guard the western shore in 1949. To close the defensive door, they entered the European Union ranks to take a seat in 1973. To make the links complete, the modern state devolved its power down the historic line to Scottish and to Welsh assemblies. By modern plan design, a national referendum changed the European track, voting to leave the Union fold and bring full borders back. The formal Brexit transition closed its historic date in 2020, establishing a separate trading state. The modern nation stands today, a historic island core, blending its rich imperial